Hey guys, and welcome back to the Redshift Realm. This is episode 7 of the Redshift Realm series, and today we're not actually doing a build of any sort. This episode is going to be more of a touring episode, as we spent the last few days doing all sorts of progress on the realm off camera, and we just wanted to show you guys all the progress. Obviously, we hadn't have enough time to do proper episodes and things like that because it's gonna we've got a lot of revision and stuff at the moment, so this episode, it might be a little bit shorter than normal, but you can see all the stuff we've done. So sit back and relax and enjoy this installment of the Redshift Realm series. So without further ado, let's start. Chris, do you want to explain the meaning of this long roller coaster?
Pretty much, the main issue with that auto sorter is that not all the items load in because on a realm the simulation distance is only 4 chunks, and our sorter sorting 760 blocks is obviously bigger than 4 chunks. So to combat the fact that all the items won't load and they'll get backed up and stuff, is I've built this roller coaster that we can sit in it and AFK overnight, and all the items will slowly filter through as we load them in by entering into the chunks.
Yeah. So hopefully this is going to be a temporary fix, obviously, if Microsoft does please increase the render distance, and we're going to plan builds that sort of go over different parts of this auto sorter so it'll just naturally work. But just for now, this is just temporary, and this is how it's going to be for the time being. But I'm coming back to the exit, so we're going to hop off this roller coaster and show you guys the next thing, what we're doing on the realm. And that thing is Farming Island has had quite a few updates recently.
Let's go.
So let's head out. Just hop off here and let's go. Currently we are smelting for something I'll show you guys in a little bit. Getting a lot of glass, which is going to be pretty useful. But I'll just turn this off for now so it doesn't break while we're gone. And yeah, let's make a move to Farming Island. So now we've had some protesters on the realm recently, talking about speeding on the skyways. Yeah, pesky protesters. Alright, let's make a move. So no further progress has been made to the apartment homes, unfortunately. We haven't really had time to do that, but other projects, of course, have been done. There's been more of a focus on farms recently rather than builds. So you'll see
Right,
here.
that's right. So we've got a guest on the realm at the moment.
Ah, yeah.
This little rat is,
Oh, yeah, see,
is
see too.
living in this little hole that we toured in a short recently.
That's the AFK box. And then these are the main upgrades to the realm. So I would have shown this before. This is maxed out of sugarcane, I believe. There's an error in the hoppers here. I need to do that. So that's maxed out in sugarcane. So the initial idea was to have an auto sorter, so all the items get thrown off and go into an auto sorter. But we decided to switch up that idea when we realised that too many items could clog up the auto sorter. And considering AOC62 is sometimes here for days, if not weeks at a time, that was a real issue. So we decided to build a manual version of an auto sorter, color coded based on what type of farm it is. So we've got pumpkin farms here, we've got bamboo, and some of it's also crafted into blocks here. That's obviously sugarcane.
Yep.
And around the back,
And
we've
the
got half of it going into melon slices, and then half into melons.
you've got a red pipe at the back.
So that's pretty beneficial. We've also fixed up the chicken farm here, so that they're all producing chickens now. So should be getting a lot of chicken from there. And the iron farm has been running for quite a while as well. So I'll just show you the iron stocks we've got at the moment, which is quite a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 3.5 double chests of iron plus hoppers, iron blocks, sorry, which is very useful, obviously. And this farm is simultaneously bones, string, and bone meal farm as well, which is pretty useful just based on the fact it's over an ocean. So yeah,
If you
that. Go on.
if you want to come down to the wool farm, you can see we've sort of reorganized the new colors that we've got. So around the back here, if you just want to come down,
Yeah, I'm just showing the new colours at the top.
yeah, and then the new colors go into this new section at the back.
Yeah, there's lots
So,
actually here.
yeah, there's plenty.
So lots here, a lot coming into this area here as well. So now we have all the colours, which is very useful, obviously, and we added some sections to the auto sorter to do that as well.
Mm.
All right, so
Right.
what's the next update?
I think that concludes Farming Island. So let's show the updates to the Great Plains.
Excellent. And I'll tease a skyway map. We'll show you the new skyway later, and you'll see the skyway map at the top of this hub.
Wow.
Yeah, guys, by the way, few things about the realm for new viewers we're going to say before we do this. So this series is meant for people who are tired of that hyperactive content you see on YouTube these days, more hyper-edited, that kind of stuff. So it's more chill, where we just enjoy making progress on this realm and stuff, and it's a fully elytraless world, which is why we've got such insane transport systems here. But anyway,
To continue like the chill theme of this thing, it's why we haven't really got a plan for this realm. We sort of just started recording and just had to document our progress instead of having an agenda and stuff to do.
Exactly. Yeah. And you can see here, for those of you who don't know, this is just the centre of our entire network, and I'll show you on the map here. So this skyway right here is the new one. We'll show you in a bit, but for now we're going to the Great Plains, which is just around here. And yeah, this is where we are now, by the way, for those of you who don't know this map. Anyway, I'll hop in Chris's boat and he can drive us over to the Great Plains, which is approximately, how long is it? It's
2,000 blocks.
yeah, about 2k. So yeah, there we go. So we have so many plans for all areas of this world. Just Canal Village, you can see on the right here. That's going to be fully redone in a little bit. We've got plans for pretty much every station you see on this skyway. There is some sort of plan that accompanies it, which is something we're going to build in the future. And there's really no limit to what we could build on this world. We could have this entire realm filled up with insane builds.
Mm. On the way to the Great Plains, actually, we can stop off at the new subsection of the Ice Highway, which is actually a new farm that we've made, and it's extremely bountiful, I think.
Extremely, yeah.
Literally one of the best farms we've ever made, and it's surprising how... Yeah.
So you see coming into view here the new skyway on the right, and these bamboo rails you see on the side is the reason why we built another farm we'll show you just after this, because we realised that now that bamboo can be used with autocrafters to make bamboo blocks and then craft into bamboo planks, we could use that for anything. Like the amount of wood we had to farm to build all the chests for our auto sorter was like shulker boxes of wood logs, and if we had a farm that could AFK all that, it would be so incredible. And these rails as well take so much wood to build, like if we just use regular wood.
Alright, here we are. We are in a swamp, so you can probably guess what kind of farm it is.
Exactly. Here we are.
It's a bit hideous.
It's a bit of a disgusting farm at the bottom here, but essentially witches come in here. We've got auto crafter to craft into redstone blocks. Still got quite a few here, but our total profits were, what was it, about a double chest and a half of redstone blocks.
Yeah.
So we had up to about here and about half of this chest full. We had about a shulker of all of these. So we moved back to the base now.
Yep.
Shulker of sugar, glowstone, gunpowder, sticks, bottles, and spider eyes as well. Lots and lots, and then obviously all the random potions and stuff came out here. So we'll show you the AFK spot at the top.
Yeah. So the guy in the box, AO62, he would stay in here, set his spawn point above there, and witches would spawn, and they would get killed. Yeah,
it's pretty useful. He did a 24-hour AFK guys. By the way, if you're wondering about the rates, that was what we that's what we got all those things from, and it's obviously got a wraparound balcony as well. We can look over the lovely views from up here. It's quite a nice farm. It was very, very simple to build. The tutorial was far easier than I expected. The auto sorter actually took more time to build than just the farm, and I can do auto sorters by heart, so that's really saying something. Alright, here we are. We have arrived successfully at the old Great Plains. We just head down. So for those of you that have never seen this place before, it's just a really wide open place, perfect for building a lot of farms. So you'll see things over there and stuff. But the new farm we're building is in this direction.
And thankfully it's right next to another one of our less profitable farms.
Not for long.
The slime farm, which is quite slow, but
Exactly. This is the slime farm, but easily more layers can be added, and it's got
Yeah,
so much slime used for all these builds. It's very useful.
yeah.
Anyway,
This
so
this
over here,
bamboo. This is what we needed. We needed all that green glass for. That you saw.
exactly, you can see just how many rows of this stuff we have, and then if I just head back over here, uh, so you can see we've got loads of minecart tracks, and we've got a whole ice water stream here. There's still quite a bit of this farm still to build. We need glass walls on the farm. We need flying machines to take out the bamboo. But that links back to what I was saying before about how bamboo is going to be our easiest wood source to obtain for wood that doesn't really matter about how it looks. Like bamboo, like skyway guardrails, chests, any sort of things like that. This farm will produce 10,000 bamboo an hour, I'm pretty sure, which is just insane amounts. That's like 5 shulker boxes or something. So it's going to be really, really helpful for us just getting a hell of a lot of wood very quickly. But
Yeah,
anyway,
because like most of our projects, you've seen our farms absolutely insane rates. So the more chests that we have, the more storage we can have, so that we don't lose too many profits.
exactly.
Our yield is increased exponentially using farms like this.
Yeah, for sure. And we built a lot of farms recently, as you've seen. Just had a focus on just getting the most efficiency possible, which has been
Yeah.
really useful.
Do you
Right,
want? Do you want? Should we show them my villages I've put in?
yeah, go ahead.
Alright, cool. Yeah.
Right, so we can head back on the sky then. And are you going to do a tour of the Greek island so they can see updates in the future, or leave it till later?
No. Greek island stays hidden.
Okay,
Hidden until complete. Hidden until complete.
bet. Alright, so we're just going to head back on the skyway now. So one thing I will say is that from the Great Plains here, and then obviously to the west, because this is rarely used, that part there. In fact, it's we're not even halfway here. We're to the end of this skyway, but that part is rarely used. But I was thinking this part here, at some point in the future, we might upgrade to blue ice, just because now we've got the witch farm and the raid farm cloudway coming off this to the south, and obviously at the Great Plains you've got now 3 farms and probably more in the future. It becomes quite an often route to travel, so it would make sense maybe in the future to invest a little bit of time to make this one blue ice, just to cut down travel times.
Yeah. We're gonna stop off on the side here in a minute or two. So so Sam cooked over the weekend on a new, updated 1.21 raid farm, and the rate's absolutely insane after a small AFK session,
That's a
and
good
he's
point,
managed to get it working with
Yeah.
I didn't miss
So
it.
I'll quickly explain the main issue with 1.21 raid farms, which is essentially before this update, you could very easily just use them because it would kill all the pillagers, and then once you've killed the pillagers, you would instantly get bad omen and it would trigger a raid. Whereas now you have ominous bottles, so there needs to be different ways of doing it. And after I looked up a tutorial on YouTube, I couldn't really find one, so I decided to just wing it and do it myself with my very, very limited redstone knowledge.
Very limited.
I decided to give it a go myself, and surprisingly it actually worked, and Chris is going to AFK this at some point in the coming week. And if you're wondering why the skyway is higher than the others, then we didn't want to dig through a million mountains, so there you go. Oh, well, I forgot about this landing thing. Anyway, hop out.
I'm still wait.
Oh, you
Where
just
am I?
disappeared with my boat.
No, I'm here. Don't worry.
Alright, so yeah, this farm has been out of action for a while since the update. Just before the 1.21 update, we AFK'd this so much to get so many emeralds. And we've got a lot of stuff at this farm, like all of these arrows go basically down there. But it's a mess, this farm is an absolute mess. I'll try and ascend, I'll ascend up this waterway here. So I'll try and quickly explain what my reasoning was behind what I did. Oh yeah, it actually starts down here. Oh no, I'm faffing around here. So over here. So this is essentially where the pillagers die. they die here, and all of their loot goes through here into this auto sorter. So the first things I did in the auto sorter ages ago was just arrows and banners, but I've actually removed them now because we don't need any more arrows and we definitely don't need any more banners. But now we've got bad omen 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, all bad omens getting auto sorted into here. Obviously like crossbows and stuff just getting thrown into lava, and these are all getting dispensed with a quick like dispenser dropper system here, I believe I've got, yeah. These are all just getting dispensed into this water elevator, and that goes all the way up to the AFK spot, and I'll show you this at the top. So at the top here you can see it comes up, it goes into this dropper, and this dropper is on a hopper clock here, which is timed for about 5 minutes or 3 minutes or something like that. And all you need to do is stand here, close that gate, and use a program or something on your mouse or whatever, just something to hold down your right click, and then every time the raid is finished, it will just quickly dispense you an ominous bottle, and you can use this lever here to turn this dropper system on and off. And then that means that it just infinitely does raids, and I couldn't really find any tutorials for this on YouTube, so I don't know if anyone else has thought of a system like this, but I think it's going to work really well. That's essentially all from this area though. Chris, did you have anything else you wanted to say about this area?
Not really. Just saying that like this our emerald farm pretty much. Like the wood farm that we've got generates enough sticks probably for like a stack of emeralds each harvest. But this generates like
Shulk
3 or 4
boxes of emerald blocks.
like double chests of blocks every single like day you AFK as.
Exactly, and obviously
Absolutely
totems
insane.
and armor and
Exactly,
stuff like that
like
as well.
byproducts. We've got totems, we've got armor, we've got enchanted like books.
I know
It's
it's one of if not the most
mm,
overpowered farm on the realm, and I'm sure
yeah.
that's why Mojang decided to switch up and stop letting you do it so easily.
Oops.
Um,
So, here we go.
but yeah, there you go.
I
That's
think to finish off this tour, I'm gonna show a quick tour of the villages in my bedroom
yeah,
and like
that's
how they work.
yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
good.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so we should our path test is like next week. So we should in either next week or a couple of weeks time be releasing a proper episode where we actually do stuff on camera rather than just tour what we have done. But obviously we
Mm.
haven't had time to record many different things, edit them all up, so we just figured we'd do one long tour, but then sort of then we wouldn't have to edit anything afterwards, you know.
True.
Struggling there.
Yeah, calm down, buddy. So graceful.
Oh yes.
At least, this shows how protesters go into the base and we eviscerate them using our cannons. And
Yeah, these anti-attack towers are pretty looming. So
menacing indeed.
yeah.
All right, so in here we've got first villager. We've got maxed out guy, just getting lots of quartz. And down here, same guy. In here, another stone guy, and then back here as well, another stone guy. So all these stone people sell quartz, their max trades, for 1 emerald. So using the emeralds and the stocks that we get from the our other farms, like the raid farm and other villages with the sticks, we can trade for quartz here because quartz is really sort of hard to get now that we're in the end game. So using villagers would be ideal.
Exactly. All of the stock supplies from around the Nether portal is being completely used up, so it's pretty essential that we have to do that now. We have
That's
to do
so
this.
true. That's so...
Did you have any villagers over at the villager area, or is are these all of them?
No, these three are the only ones that I've got.
Oh, okay. We should probably show the villager area though, because I don't think they've seen that.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
We'll quickly pop over because I don't think we showed you guys that, and then that'll probably be concluding the tour for today.
Hmm.
We'll just take the quick route.
There is no quick route.
There is. I'll show you guys what the quick route is. And yeah, so in the future we are thinking of having an episode special where we invite a subscriber onto the realm and we sort of make a build or something like that, just so you guys can get involved with it if you care to join the realm. So
Yeah. So we'll create a Discord server, I think. And then get people on that, and then they can exactly, and then they can sort of ask to join, and we can get them on for a quick tour, a quick promo on the realm. It'd be quite fun.
Exactly, it'd be pretty enjoyable. Anyway, so I am here. Chris is not because I took the quick route.
It's more like it's more fun coming up to it via boat instead of riptiding like some
I didn't riptide.
rain dead.
I did not riptide.
Yeah, if you say so. If you say so. If you
I
say
did.
so.
I went on
Right.
the skyway and enderpearled.
Yeah, Enderpearl is even bad. It's even worse. Right, this is my villager area. I did the entire thing.
Oh yeah, sure.
Through here. You gonna come through? We've got the children hoarder.
But why is how one of them got out? What the hell? Don't kill him! Don't kill him! Alright, so anyway, let me quickly explain how this works because it's quite cool. So, these guys breed up. You can throw them stuff at the top. They make kids. They make babies. Then when the babies are old, their heads hit the water and they float up here. And they float down into this area. Now, as soon as one of them grows up and goes into this corner right here, the minecart gains enough momentum to go over the hump, and it goes all the way through here. And then as soon as it goes through here, the villager gets knocked out by this block and thrown into the villager area there. So this just infinitely creates villagers and deposits them right where they're supposed to be in that room. But
Oh, that's how you do it.
But this is the genius part here of all the places we can take him. So this is to the fort to the right, and then elsewhere to the left here. And then through here, you can decide whether to go to the skyway, which goes all the way up there, and you can just deposit them onto the skyway, and therefore take them over tens of thousands of blocks all the way around the realm, wherever you might want them. Or
switch it.
Or the ocean, and they'll head down here. Yeah, I can switch it here. The ocean heads down here, and then you can obviously just sail them out to wherever you want to go. So Chris is trying to get enough momentum here.
This.
He's heading up. We shall follow. Have I missed?
Yeah, no, you went straight over.
You're joking me.
I just watched that.
Oh no, that's missed again.
Ooh, actually. That's perfect. That's perfect.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not.
I think I might just try and riptide. Right, let me quickly try and get up. Alright, I'm up. So yeah, Chris will come along here, the villager. Be a villager, Chris. Demonstrate.
I can't because I've completely stopped because these two aren't powered.
Just move forward.
Oh.
And then boom. He falls down onto the skyway. Will break the minecart. And Chris is going to try and run away, obviously, because villagers would always do such a thing. He'll run away. But I will quickly grab the boat and run into it. And obviously, as soon as you hit a villager in a boat, they get in. So they can't really go anywhere, really.
That's true.
He's completely stuck on the skyway network, and wherever I want to take him, he will go. So yeah, anyway, that sort of concludes today's episode, really. There's not really much else we planned on doing. We're going to get on with building that bamboo farm that we showed you. Hope you enjoyed it, even though it wasn't much actually happening. We'll get back to you in the future when we've got a little bit more time to make proper episodes. But anyway, guys, have a great week. We'll see you guys in the next one.